Hello, let's continue on step 5, create a purchase requisition. This task initiated by the inventory manager or the inventory advisor because the marketing department send up prospective orders in 3 months. So the inventory management need to prepare this marketing campaign with getting enough of the inventories to be sold at that time. So under the inventory supervisor will pick up a purchase requisition, and this will be an internal document. So it's not something you send to the vendors directly, is creating a internal need. So let's the related functions be aware of these needs and get the job ready. So let's click on the create purchase order and then create item. And from here, we need to input the 10 o'clock, the inventory we created in step 2. And you may have many other, like, the inventory numbers, but pick up the one you have. So we have, it should be CH, HH, and 1. Okay. Yes, I think I'm picking the one from here. And you need, from the list of the inventory IDs, pick the one have your learner ID so we can differentiate. So don't accidentally pick up something from other people's inventory list. You make all trouble later. So that's the material code, and then the valuation, the price will be the 32 and per unit, and we are requesting 200 from here. Or if you see the instruction, and the delivery date will put 3 months from today, so it's probably April, July, but this date can be updated later when the situation change. For example, if we got quotations from the vendors, right? So once you fix on a vendor early than that date, the actual purchase, the order and delivery can be earlier than this. But this is in the planning stage. So I will put July 11th, and that's the title information for the purchase requisition. So now move on for other required inputs. And at the very end, okay, yeah, and I think under the notes, okay, so this one you can put, or here the text, then you can put on all of the notes or comments. So DBI, is preparing, and in the handout it has some suggested test. Okay, you can use for your own situations. Or preparing the following materials. And all of the quotations, I will just skip, but you can finish the rest. For example, if you try to get a quotation open for next month, okay, for bidders to submit their, bidding information for the purchase. Okay, so you can finish all of the rest. And now click on, so add this purchase currency. Okay, and then there's something. Oh, here is the currency USD. Search. Or you can directly input. I think that's the product group. Okay, let's see anything I missed. So units and price. I think that's about it. Let's try to add to cart again. Yeah, now I think you will see a pop-up message to confirm the values we just input. expected delivery date with the ordering units and the valuation with the total dollar amount. And that's it's like your planning, okay, like, plan, because $32 is actually, we have tried to maintain internal for cost management. So it means like, our expectation for the pricing is around this $32. But can we actually get bidders, for this price, or you get something else, that's depending on the quotation we are going to send out to the different vendors later. And then you can click on order to finish this step. And you can, if you want to view your cart, okay, sometimes I need to revise. If you put something like wrong pricing or units, you always can go back to the cart. It's like when you purchase something online, you always can revise, update your cart before you finally, okay, like place the order. But I'm double checking my cart, right? So it seems everything's right. Now I can confirm the order from here. And now it will go to the system. And you should have a request. And let's see. What the coupling plant? Do we need anything from? Oh, here, I will need to add a few other details. Okay, so we can order. So that's the two missing values. In the item view in the card here. So, oh, here, that's like adding. Okay, yeah. Starting from here, so adding some details. We need a purchasing group, as we did, I think is the North America N00, and the purchase organization, so US 00, and the company code, same. And plant will be the Miami, okay, like the plant rather than the San Diego, because this is the regular sales distribution channel rather than the special one. So after adding this four organization level of attributes, okay, attached to the order, now you can save. You can just save one more time. And you should be able to go back to the prior page, and now we can order. Okay, like, after adding those details, save the data. Now you have your purchase requisition number. Okay, this is also a master data the company need to maintain, because during your business cycle you may issue multiple about this purchase requisition. It will be stored in a table or behind the system. So take a picture or like write down your PR number, okay, purchase requisition. We need it later when we send out the purchase codes. Okay, like, I will put this is 8 digits. You will have a different number than mine, okay, but so continue to flow and then close. And we finish that step 5. Okay, now I'm going back to the home page of the material management, continue on the workflow. And now the system asks you to check your inventory list. Okay, even I know there's nothing really changed. Even we have this purchase requisition, but to confirm that, let's go to the warehouse supervisor, okay, the functions. So check the single material. So I'm now from here, so adding the 10 log, okay, input and see the inventory list. Okay, nothing has changed from last time we checked this because we haven't really put a purchase order, let alone you receive anything. So it's still a flat line without any information. Okay, doesn't affect our management. So we can close and go back. And that's very simple. Step 6, and I'll go back to again. Step 7, create quotations. Oh, RF. So like if you see, so create a request for quotation. Request for quotation. You see, like be familiarize yourself with these different internal paperwork. Okay, so you have the purchase requisition. Now we are using this purchase requisition to create quotation before we send out the request to different vendors. We need to get approval of another internal document. So step 7, this job is done by the function. Okay, will be the purchasing agent, right? So we are switching to a new role. So purchasing agent will create a purchase requisition referring to our prior step. So go from here, the last one, and now we still call this so CHLK1. Yeah, what's my, or you can do a search. Yes, be careful. Okay, like if you see multiple purchase requisitions, pick the one you created. Okay, this is, I did both of it. The other one is from another learner account. Okay, but pick this one. And this is the one with my learner 111 account. But again, if you do the 10 log search, you will get it also. So pick this one and go. Oh, then doing here. Oh, not this line. Let me go back. I'm sorry. Let's do it this again. The purchasing agent. Okay, this one starting from here and check the purchase requisition, and from here, okay, create it because you are referring, right? So referring to this purchase requisition and create a request for quotation. So purchase requisition, then request for quotation. And the quotation type, okay, just a standard request for quotation. And the description, we can put a RFQ, so and with your learner ID, and then the submission, okay, because we need give them a 1 month when you contact the different vendors. So give them 1 month to submit their quotation. Okay, I will put them like May 11th. And then, all of this title, org, data, we already input. Then so they're already there. You don't need to put it again, but double check everything. And in the bidder, okay, now, we are simulating, so we are sending this purchase quotation to a group of approved the bidders, right? Our vendors. Those vendors should be in your system already, or it should be like in your vendor master data. So rather than you bring a brand new vendor at this stage, okay, it doesn't work this way. So now we can add. So under the bidder, we are going to add 3 of them, right? Depending on your company's policy, sometimes the company need to pick up like more than 3, 5, right? So we can get a favorable price. But anyway, so we are going to do this. And first I'm picking the Midwest. Okay, you need to do a search to find your own vendor because all of the system vendors are available here. And you can do a Midwest the new vendor we created, and scroll down. I think this is, I need to put, yeah, Midwest, this one. Okay, I have two of them. I will pick this one, but probably you only have one. Okay. So actually for me, either one is fine, but I'm going to do the second. Okay, this one. So and select and then add another one, I think. Yeah, so pick, repeat. Yeah, this procedure. So add a second bidder, use Dallas bike basic. Search and go through, you find the one again associated with your vendor learner ID. Okay, there are long list, but scroll down until, because for our system, I believe we do after 9/5. Okay, but mine is 111. Yeah, this one again. That's my select. So second vendor, or like a bidder, okay, in this case, and then get the spy gear, select, oh, sorry. Okay, this now I didn't do it. Okay, do it one more time. Spy, it just disappeared. Gear, and go down again. Pick the one. That is search. Yeah, the system is a little slow. 11. Oh, this is, yeah, 111. Okay, the last three digits. Okay, that's your company vendor. So we have, yeah, it's appear here. Okay, so three bidders or three vendors. Okay, we are going to wait later, what I mean, like the pricing. Okay, they may give you different code. I think now by the last three digits, yeah, we have them. And note that in the item direction, yeah, in the item direction, this is the purchase requisition we are referring to, okay, to the chain log. And publish, and then confirm publish. And then you have your another ID, okay, like a paperwork document number for your request for quotation. Okay, like also write it down or take a screenshot. Okay, so that's all of your paperwork trail. Okay, for this working process. So put on that. That's a 10 digits. And click on OK. So that's step 7. So go back to your material management screen. I will stop the recording and then start a new one. So finish.